Hi, and welcome to my Blue Boom Teak mega class. And here I'm going to show you how to make card number 1 in this class. And I hope you enjoy it. So let me show you let's move on and show you everything. So this is the card we're going to make. I really, really like it. It uses the Scallop Blooms bundle, the stamp set, and the dies. I love these dies so much. It comes with all of these bloom dies. You can use them as backgrounds. You can use them as makeup flowers. There's so many things that we're going to make with this throughout this class. So to make this class or to make this card, you're going to need 8.5 by 11, scored at 4 1/4 for your card base. And then I have a piece of crisp cantaloupe. Oh, this is hydrangea hue, one of our new in colors. This whole class revolves around the 5 new in colors that we have. This is hydrangea hue. This is crisp cantaloupe. And this is the blue out of the Bloom Boutique paper pack. Anyway, so this is going to be a layer on our card. And then that is cut to 5 1/4 by 4. And then this I've layered. If you know me and how I do my cards, on the second layers like this, it is actually at 3 13/16 by 5 1/16. So when you're cutting it, it's just one little tick mark inside of the quarter mark from where you want to cut. I just think sometimes the big 1/4 inch are a little too big and 1/8 inches too small, and the 3/16 really makes it look nice. So that's how I've done it. Of course, you can cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5 if you'd like to, but this is how I've done it and how I always do it. So let me see, I'm going to score that a little bit. So these will go together. What you will need to do to make this card too is we're going to be using let's see, this is the 3rd largest die, and you're going to cut it out of the hydrangea hue. And then also we're going to be cutting 3 of this small flower, or small scallop, I guess. It's the smallest with the stitch line. This one doesn't have a stitch line. We also will need a little piece of pink. This is Barely Blush that we're going to cut out. They're 2 little circles, so you can do 2 at a time. You're going to cut those out. And then from Peaceful Pine, we'll need some little leaves. And it's nice that there is this one piece that you can cut 6 little leaves at a time. So that's what we're going to be cutting out for this card, all those pieces. If you got my kit in the mail, these pieces are all cut for you, but in case you didn't and you're just getting the tutorial, these are the things you need to cut. I have already gone ahead and cut everything out to save on time. If you need to pause the video to cut those things out, you are more than welcome to. But I already have my pieces here. So first, I'm going to start putting my pieces together. And this piece of Designer Series paper, it's got a Barely Blush background to it, and the back side of it is the blue with the white lines. I'm just using a little bit of green glue. I like green glue, putting layers together, because then you always have a little wiggle room if you need to move it around a little bit. I'm just going to put this on my card base. Then we need our big hydrangea hue scallop. And we're going to put that right in the center. Now we have some flowers to put together. So just get my little pieces here. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue in the center of each of these flowers. Then I'm going to get my take your pick tool to pick them up. And we're just going to put them right in the center to give our flowers a little center. And these flowers I did cut out of the designer series paper. So while those dry, I'm going to stamp our greeting. I'm using Misty Moonlight ink to stamp the "You're a Blessing to Me," because I think it's important that we send cards to people and let them know how important they are to us. And I'm sure if you received a card like that, you would feel really special to know someone sent that to you. So why not spread the joy? Because what is our mission in life? To eradicate loneliness and help me on my mission of changing the world one handmade card at a time. So that is all the stamping on this card. So I'm going to just pop this label up on some dimensionals. I can find some. I thought I had them here on my desk. Where did they go? Hold the phone a second. There we go. There. I put 3 little dimensionals on the back of this. And we're going to put it right in the center. And then I put each of these flowers up on dimensionals too. And I'm just going to place them around. And then we have some of these little leaves, which I've already cut out. And they have little lines on them, so you can kind of bend them a little if you want to give them a little dimension. So for these, I'm going to use glue dots. And if you know me, you know how much I love to use glue dots. They're so much easier for little things like this. And of course, they're being picky today. So we're going to put a leaf over here. Put a leaf there. Stick a leaf up here. And then let's see, one little bit down here, maybe right here. Here. And the last one. This is such a fun class. I've designed 8 just really pretty cards and a couple of gift boxes using this product because I absolutely love our new ink colors that came out. They're so pretty. And so if you ordered my class, you got half a pack of each of these. So I'm going to open this up, and we're going to take some of the big golden glow dots to put in the center of our flowers. Oops, runaway dot. Oh, for goodness sakes. And then I'll sprinkle with some butterflies. And for that, I think I'm going to use some crisp cantaloupe butterflies. And there is card number 1. I also have a piece of white to go inside. I left the inside blank because I feel like a card like this just needs some writing room, because you want to tell the person how much of a blessing they are to you and share it. So I didn't want to put too much on the inside to gunk it up. So there you have it. There's card number 1. And if you happen to see this video and you like this project and the others, and you'd like to order this class, it is offered to go, and it will be in the month of June in 2026. There will be a link in the description of this video if you possibly want to do that. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun making this card.